Along with that counting, so 15th of August is a great memory for all of us, for us to be victorious today and marching ahead for the 21st century. As per several predictions, Wikipedia go ahead with Indian economy. Indian economy in the last 2 years from 15th in the world economic ranking has shot up to 7th today. In the world purchasing power called PPP, People Purchasing Power, we are number 3 in the world today. You're one of the largest, number 3. Meaning, have you noticed that most Indians are today suffering from obesity? Why? Because you got maximum purchasing power. So forget those words like poor. We're not poor. Poverty is here. So where was independence from? That was a good question, presenter. Very nice. Yeah, all of you worked around it. It is primarily independence from the ignorance. Ignorance is avidya, not knowing who we are, not knowing what we could do, not knowing what we have freedom to do. And because we don't know, we're abusing, and you can see thieves, beggars, and corruptions. Comes from where? Ignorance. Comes from where? Lack of good education. So you and I are the backbone of the country today. And like you and I, there are many schools and institutions who are doing a wonderful job. They're doing a very good job. You along with that, you're being different. You have to take care. Take care of the way you carry yourself. Take care of the way you bring yourself on 15th of August. Everybody has to be absolutely way before time. You must be dressed very well. Can we all have all the coordinators, homerooms, can we all have in whites? Yeah? Why white? Why is this school mostly white? Have you noticed Saraswati is white? Why? All that is correct. White accepts everything. You notice it's a combination of all color. If you mix all the color with equal proportion, you get white. At the right temperature, of course. Absence of all color is black. So, being white, also try and see whether you're a girl or you're a man, whether you're a woman or you're a boy. Try and carry some kind of a combination of orange and green. So it makes you feel very proud, makes you feel very happy, and children are going to look at you. Excite the children from now. Please talk to them about the country. You want to put a neat presentation? Talk about those. Talk about those issues, those points. Along with that, I will quickly touch upon what was saying Mark Prensky. Mark Prensky we talked about in very brief, and we didn't cover to the presentations. I'll give you quickly, you remember the last Monday we spoke about 2028, 2020, 2016. 16 to 20 to 28. What's going to happen? So to reflect, it's good to talk about what's going to happen. What are you and I going to do? What is our role? We should do something. To do something, you need to know what to do. So what is it? So it's talking about education to better the world, K-12 education right from tiny kids' days. And let's begin begin with, what do you have in your mind? You as who? You as the teacher, you as the parent. Is this what you want to create? This is what is getting created today in the United States, in Canada, in UK, in Australia. You know, children, if you go through our website, those of you who haven't gone through it, please go through it. Coordinators, could you tell the teachers who are sitting right at the back, let them come in here, maybe they can stand here for a few minutes? You need to know. And I have put all these in our website. In the website home room top right corner, on the home page, you will find free download of ebooks. If you click that, you will get 6 ebooks. Please have a look at it. That's our school philosophy. And that's what I'm talking all the time to the parents and teachers. And so, ma'am, you have to walk that talk. If otherwise there is a huge gap between what I'm talking about and what you're doing in the class. They have to be similar. And you would be having questions. And when you have questions, please come. Do not hesitate. Come down and ask questions. Most of us hesitate to ask a question thinking, it might be a dumb question. The only question which is a dumb question, which is that one? Absolutely. Thank you. The one which you don't ask. So please ask. We don't like children like this. But this is what is happening. And if you go through on the home page top right corner, you will find the 6 ebooks and below there is a girl's picture. Click that. Maria's sister. And you will get our school philosophy. On the 6th paragraph, I've given you a link by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation research work done by Carl Fish. He is an UK, United Kingdom scientist who did it on behalf of Bill and Melinda. Please go through that. On the 6th paragraph, you got this link of what's happening to the world of education. Something on the line that we had talked about. On that you will find 69%, what I'm referring to now from this picture, 69% of kids of the world, particularly in USA, Canada, Australia and UK, they want to continue education beyond 6th grade. 5th grade onward, they don't want to go to school. That's sad, isn't it? And that's what this picture means. We do not want children like this. So whether the parenting style or the teaching style, we are talking about respect for elders. This is what you and I grew up with. Bade ko shraddha karo, jai karo, pranam karo. We all grew up with it. We are saying, give them independence. That's the latest of the Vedanta of Puradi. If you give them freedom, their mind expands automatically, they will respect you. If you respect them, give them freedom, why wouldn't they respect you? Remember the nature's second law? If you want something in your life, give it first. So you give respect. Second, obedience. We were told, baat suno. Listen. Instead of that, we're talking, give them self-reliance. Teach them how to be confident of themselves. We're talking about good manners. We were told, no, sit properly, put your legs together, all that stuff. We're talking about develop curiosity in the children's mind. And well-behaved to considerate of other people, of each other. You don't have to play this role model. It's not only one day. It's every day, every moment from the moment we start off. So, you and I grew up with the authoritarian parenting style. So in the bottom what has happened, look at who you and I are. Who are we? Let's face. Look into the mirror. We got millions of junk in our head. And we are middle class. We are not performing anywhere close to what you and I can do. Why? Because of ignorance, avidya, independence from that. Automatically finally you will take away. You're creating these kids who are going to grow up tomorrow and make India number one as per Wikipedia, as per Bhagavad Gita, as per Swami Vivekananda's autobiography. 21st century is going to make India number one from 2022 to 2040. India is going to go past China, and 2020 to 2022, China is going to go ahead of United States. In the next 4 years' time, we want triumphing parenting. Give them a potential to win. So this is what is required. The independence, self-reliance, curiosity, and considerate, and not that. How do we do this? Through this. Tiny babies' education onwards, developed from mother's womb. And how do you do that? PYP, MYP, DP, and of course, the EYP, the earliest program. We're talking about, ask yourself, how much will this world change in 20 years from today? Can you see how much has it changed in the last 6 years? How much has Pune changed? You go to your own place where you come from and you go back after 2 years or 6 years, how much it has changed now? How much will the world change? So we're talking about there are better ends, better means, better curriculum, better teaching, better technology, infrastructure you and I have to use. We're trying to do with this limited. Have you noticed that while the inflation rate is shooting ahead, we are not increasing the school tuition fee beyond just 10.5 inflation rate. If the inflation rate comes down to 4 or 5 or 6, our tuition fee will be 4 or 5 or 6% inflation. If it is 0, it will be 0. It will be the same tuition fee. It's my word given to the parents 2007, repeated 2011. I don't change my word. From attending a great school, they have to become apprenticeship to this world. And you and I have to lead them to it. Today, what we ask for our kids in this world is an apprenticeship to the world. How? Like this. Kids have always learned more on this kind of environment. They get more motivated when they create something with their own hand, own mind, own brain. You know, every day kids from your classroom come down and show me, "Sir, I have done this." And you feel so nice and we feel so nice, and don't they feel? They feel 6 feet tall. That's what is required. And real projects. That's what is asked in the real world. So, world in our fingertips, that's for digitizations of the world. That's all you got, 6 feet by 4 feet smartboard. Use it well. We need to fundamentally change the idea of what global education should be. A global education is based on the economy of the national education, refocusing the economy in the world economy, so that your children growing up with the national economy learn to face the world economy and be competent to be the international leaders and manage them well. Education can no longer be an academic process only. Mode it up. Do you remember Charles Law, Boyle's Law, Faraday's Law, unless we are using it today to teach them? Why did we learn? What did Hastings do and what Charles do? And you and I did all those, isn't it? We need to be empowering our kids further with networking together. That's what they're doing in Germany. Soon they're going to France, and also from India. You all have been doing networking through Skype and through many other. Do utilize, think of it. Each one of you, think of something else, something more. What else? Today's kids are far more empowered than you and I can think of. Aren't they? If I have any problem with my mobile, all I have to do, ask somebody. And I am discovering it every day. Yesterday, Jama, me and Medha, we were sitting together. And Today is Vishwajit sir's birthday in Germany. So we wanted to send him a message. So I asked, Jam ma'am, can you do something? Mother said, I want to do. I said, okay. And she came out with a wonderful text. I was surprised. Honestly. Kids are always surprising you. They're highly empowered. They can do infinitely more if you give them the freedom and give them the scope with the infrastructure. And they collaborate new ways if you give them the opportunity. So we are talking about beyond these traditional academics classes, thinking, action, relationship, accomplishment. Have you noticed there is no academics in that? Automatically, if you give those right hand side, automatically they will have the fundamentals of the academics to in-depth knowledge. We are talking about we need to go beyond what? Remember? Maths, English, science, and social study. The mess. And now with our kids are no longer the people who we were in the school. They are now with extended brain. Give them that opportunity. They are already empowered, far ahead of you and me. I see them, I recognize it. I realize how little we know. And you realize as a specialist teacher how much more they can do. So act, accomplish, become, build, create, fix, help used to be yours and my language. How you were told become first in the class, isn't it? Number 3 on the left side. We are saying today's world improve, inspire, join together, persevere, share, teach, learn in new and better ways. They can do anything today in Google's, no? You can ask any question and you will have a pretty good answer. Academic education alone is not enough because it is so deeply underestimates our kids' potential, what they can do. It is a fundamental error to think that if we just improve academic education and perhaps know more skills, all will be well. Other day one girl came down to me. She said, sir, I want to change the school. I said, why? He said, all the girls think I'm a weirdo. I'm pretty good with the boys. And she's one of your top students. She's very good in everything. She said, but the girls are thinking I'm always wanting to show off. It doesn't bother me actually. I said, okay, why did you come to me? My mother told me. It's no problem. I said it is no problem yours because she knows you have a much more potential. You know what's your potential? You cannot be a well leader or manager if you leave them behind. Today you're saying I want to change school. Tomorrow you'll say I want to change my husband, I want to change my company, I want to change my parents. Reach the end. Learn to handle them. That's Victoria's kids. Parents met me yesterday. I want to see what you did. I asked the girl, so you're going to go to the DP. Don't start guessing now, okay? Who's the girl? Would you like us to start looking for some other school? She said, no, I made a mistake. I agree with Dr. Ghosh is saying. I told the parent, listen, it's just the first drop. She needs to meet me at least 2, 3, 4 times in a week, and it has to be built. These things, it has come to her. Why? Because she doesn't know how to handle the situation. You know, you should guide them. And whenever there is a doubt, remember, ask questions, seek help. Don't hesitate, don't keep it locked up in your mind. Oh, mom is so busy, sir is so busy, let it be. Don't let it be. I'm never saying I'm too busy. Have I ever said it to you? Anybody who comes in, anybody who wants to come and talk to me, just open the door, come and sit down on the sofa. I will give you within 5 minutes time. Whatever I'm doing, I'll stop it. So understand, it is now what? change of perspective. Look at the world differently. You need to do that, make the children look at the world differently. Our times demand education that goes beyond academic education to an education to better their world. And their world is practical freedom, practical independence. Independence from this traditional mediocrity. Get out of it. We're not middle class. We're not Kalu. You and I grew up believing, no? We used to be told, no? Anybody fair and blonde is better than us. Didn't they grow up with it? Look at the way fair, hell, anybody who comes with fair and blonde skin. I'm not saying they're down or we're up. I'm saying all human beings under the brown, yellow, white, black skin is red. We're all the same. There's no difference. So, better means better curriculum, better teaching, better technology. And from practical achievement, we have to go beyond to a better world, becoming good, effective, world improving people from beyond learning. We become good people. And good people is what? Don't tell lies. Have faith in God and Allah. And number 3, have faith in yourself. I can do anything. You don't have to do that. It's not easy. Not telling lies. You can't even think lies. Forget about talking. Just say, shut up. No lies. Try it. Just watch. I'll give you 6 days. If you don't tell lies, just watch. Everything that you think of, it's going to happen. You have to just think. Yes, Anjali ma'am. Just watch. It will happen. You know what is going to happen to the Biden visa? Jam will tell you. On Saturday last, not this Saturday, Jam came and told me, sir, everybody's visa is cancelled. All 8 of them, 7 plus 1 teacher. I said, how? No, I didn't know about it, how it was going on. So on Friday evening, Saturday Jaman came and said, please talk to the children, they're feeling very down. So I called them and I said, listen, there's a message for you tonight. First message is, the answer lies within the problem, find the answer. And second is, when the going gets tough, it's a tough people get going. Weak people say, like that. Don't be weak. Stand up, be bold, and take the weight of the entire universe on your shoulder and say, I can handle it. Start smiling. So what? What will be the worst? It will not be this time. So what? We'll send it to you in 30, 40, 60 days time again. Don't let that bother you. But from that time in, German Hello? Okay. Between Jaya, Vishwajit, me, Sharda ma'am, we all put in our thinking cap and we worked intensely. Jaya ma'am will tell you. And you know what? On Tuesday, we got a message that we contacted through Jaya and through my contact, through the German contact, to the Berlin head office of the Foreign Office, who in turn sent a message to Mumbai, the Consul General. They were asked to resubmit out of turn their passports on Thursday at 1 o'clock. At 1:31, they gave me a call, everything is accepted. Next day morning at 12 o'clock, I got a message, go and collect your visa. Everybody came and said it's a miracle. I said, have faith in God, have faith in yourself. I'm asking you, and tell always truth. Follow that. We're talking about so our kids can become solutionaries. They can solve problems. They did that, no? So it is important to understand that in terms of skill set, this incredibly narrow academic education is not the answer anymore. So they have to go from authoritarian to tramping parenting. They have to, our education, our kids need doesn't fully exist anywhere today. Know that. it doesn't exist anywhere, then what? Then you can create it. And that's the message for you. Please be on your smiling best every day from this moment. And let's see your smiling best in white, orange, and green on 15th of August. Love you all. Thank you. Keep smiling. Any question?